Alright, wanted to make a quick video. Knowing me, what was intended to be like a 8-minute vid, might turn into a 30-minute vid. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to keep it, keep the train on track. But if I do go to any tangents, just bear with me. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Yeah, I had this idea in my brain a while back, like on what returning characters will come to GTA 6. That's not like they're not foreign to do that. If you play GTA 5, spoilers, I guess, what I'm saying, for the people who haven't played GTA 5, I take it if you clicked on this video, this is like free game, what I'm saying. So if you don't, what I'm saying, like if that's just get out or click off, if that's for whatever reason you haven't played these games before. But yeah, I take, what I'm saying, if you play GTA 5, what I'm saying, that there's returning characters from the Packer McCreary's, Michelle, so on and so on. They might drop a hint to like a Niko Bellic from here and there, even we don't see like his actual presence. Liberty City is still a thing, like it's a living, breathing world. Like there's more going on, outside of just Los Santos and Blaine County and shit. So it's not foreign. They was doing this shit before on the PS2. What I'm saying? I don't think what's understood gotta be explained. For the people that play any Grand Theft Auto game, more than one, I should say, knows that. So this is not foreign for them to do. So yeah, it kind of made me. I had this idea in my brain. What I'm saying? Or I guess you could say questions on like, damn, like I wonder what they would do. What I'm saying? Who would they bring back? That will play some type of significance. In this game, rather than just like a name drop or whatever, like what they did with like a Niko Bellic, and we just never see him again, which was like holy shit, like so like just blue balling us, you feel me? They had some Ballad of Gay Tony characters too, Johnny Klibitz, you feel me? Like holy shit, what I'm saying? You see what happened to him as soon as you get to Trevor. Like this is not foreign, they play some, if not, what I'm saying, a huge role. They have some kind of like significance, you feel me? But yeah, it kind of rose the question. If you're looking at the thumbnail, because I think that's what I'm gonna do, like, because she was a cool ass character, you feel me? And then I'm gonna let that divert into like be derivative, a reference point into like who else can go. But like the main person, I feel like I'm like almost at 80% sure that we might see again, or I guess you could say to two characters, since they were like business partners and shit, is Elizabetha, what I'm saying, and Little Jacob. Elizabetha mainly, we haven't really heard anything for outside, Little Jacob, other than like the ending of him like being loyal to Niko to the end. But I take it he's still kicking it around somewhere, Elizabetha, while I know, okay, if you play GTA 4, right, spoiler alerts, if you haven't played, like she gets picked up by the feds, like she's gone, what I'm saying, she's in prison and shit, what I'm saying, because she's like the cocaine queen. There's a very nice detail. I haven't seen all of it, but there's a guy, you can look it up. I wish I can like quote his name, but he does videos similar to like the Professional, but the more condensed. But yeah, he does them on the characters, and one that I did see that I haven't watched a lot. So this is kind of like, shout out to him. Like I guess subconsciously it was buried in my mind, what I'm saying, hence why me making this video, because when I saw that vid, even though I didn't see all of it, I'm like, like that would be dope to see her as a character again, because she was one of the characters I really liked. Her voice actor was amazing, and I just felt like, she was really written good, as well as Algie. That's like my fucking favorite Grand Theft Auto, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to get into that as of now, but yeah, just story wise and tone, like yeah, GTA 4, holy shit, chef's kiss, masterpiece. But yeah, Eddie, I digress. Elizabeth, it'll be cool to see. Okay, while I know she got picked up, what I'm saying, like she got sent away and all that, she's a U.S. citizen from my recollection and memory, so I don't take it that she will be deported or anything like that. But being her nationality and shit, while we don't know Louisa's, what I'm saying, this game, from the leaks, from what we hear, it's gonna be based around like some contraband cartel shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be like there might even be a whole nother new map, but that's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a nice surprise. You know what I'm saying, to see. If it's not like, what is it, the fictional city, Vice City and the Ladera or whatever, there might be like a whole other map and shit that you can like fly to, whatever, which would be fucking awesome. But I take it Louisa has some type of ties to like Elizabetha. If they're not related, which sounds like some unconscious bias racist shit, but it's not even me. Like, you feel me? These are not foreign things for Rockstar to do. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Connect characters and shit symbiotically, you know. But I'm like, holy shit, dog. Like, you know, Elizabetha, while we don't know that much about her, like, she has like her origins, like she came up rough. I think she's Dominican or Puerto Rican. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's from DR. But yeah, in her story, like, you know, I remember her having like a story, like, just to get a glimpse. I think it was like the first mission too, when she was talking to Nico, like she was saying like how she was like she had to go out and survive and sell drugs and shit like that before, you know, but because she came from a small family and or a big family or whatever, right? I don't remember literally all the details, but one thing I do remember, but like sets the tone, like she was saying how how some guy tried to force herself on her, and that was like her first body she catch, you know what I'm saying? And it's like she fed him his balls, like, you know, that line. But that game is so fucking well written, you know. Nico looking at her like, holy shit, like, you know, like she's fucking, you know what I'm saying, just a hardened, you know what I'm saying, like she was made for this shit, like just pulled in, you know what I'm saying, not by choice, but kind of just like, damn, like it was either kill or be killed, you know what I'm saying. That's our origins. So I take it, you know, Louisa, now we don't know where she comes from, you know, she's a Latino woman, so it's like, okay, like, you feel me, I take it, you know, she comes to Vice City, you know what I'm saying, for looking for a new opportunity, or because, you know what I'm saying, she's probably, you know what I mean, she gets caught trying to do contraband shit or whatever, because she's from DR or whatever, she's from South Central America, you know, whatever. And I'm not good with my geography, so I'm out here just blurring out shit, you know what I'm saying, all the motherfucking, yeah, that covers all the bases, either South or Central America and shit, you know, she's either from one of them, and her fate lands her into, or circumstances I should say, lands her in Vice City, you feel me? But yeah, it'll be cool to see her as a returning character again, you know, more so than a name drop. Again, I know that she's not like, you know, that she's kind of like, from what we take it, like going for a long ass time, but that doesn't mean like if you play any Rockstar game that they still have some type of influence, you know, like i.e. I think his name was Derek with the Patrick McCreary. That was like the coolest written shit ever. That was like, it felt like its own, that could have been its own game right there. I ain't gonna lie, just a shout out to that, like that whole Patrick McCreary shit. It's crazy how that segment was just, even though they was doing the bank heist shit before with like Vice City and shit, or I guess you could say GTA 3, but more so with Vice City when it was like an actual mission. Before, you was just like a getaway driver and shit, you know, like a very like i.e. like reference to like Heat and shit in Vice City or whatever. GTA 4 was like this precursor, you know what I'm saying, that whole like Patrick McCreary shit, you know, like it was dope. But like that whole segment with the Irish mob and the banter between them, that's oh my god, dog, that first time seeing that was like just holy shit, so cinema. Yeah, but I'm just gushing about GTA 4 now. But yeah, that's you know, just to go off of that as a segue, I hope that, you feel me, because I think while it still had it definitely played a significance, being that this is like the HD, you know, that's what set the tone, you feel me. It was the first of its kind, you know. Obviously GTA 4 were like, you know, this new universe that they're setting up and shit, like you know, hence why you see returning characters in GTA 4 and GTA 5, you know what I'm saying, from GTA 4 and GTA 5. So I think it's not going to be foreign for them to do this again, you know what I'm saying, as well with some of the characters from GTA 5. Maybe, I don't want to go as far to say a Michael or whatever, because I take it we're not going to see them because they've been more so in the public eye. than anything. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think if they would have any connection to it, they would be as, you know, if you follow them on social media, like they doing the Comic Cons and shit and all that. Like I don't think Rockstar will work with them that closely. Maybe some DLC shit, maybe some GTA Online 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the next, whatever that's gonna be called, like they'll play a role. But I think that was like their swan song. You know. But yeah, they might come back later. But yeah, I think, you know, we haven't heard, hence why I think we haven't got a GTA. I remember making a video about this a while back, like on why I think we haven't got a Rockstar remake. I mean, excuse me, a GTA 4 remake or remaster, excuse me, is because I think they're working on a remake. I think we might be, that might be like a mid-generation, you know, PlayStation 6, you know, next-gen game. You know what I'm saying? Being that it's a first in the con, they want to, you know, that's like their baby. You know, they're going to want to build that from the ground up. And just the whole synopsis of what I was saying in that vid, you know, they're going to want to make that shit, you know, maybe more interiors, more, like, you feel me? Just, this is how we want it to, even though it still stands the test of time to this day. But I take it for a game like that, the limitation of hardware on the PlayStation 3 and 360, while fucking still hold, that's still spectacular, they will want people to experience this differently, you know what I'm saying, in a whole new way. So I take it that's probably, you know what I'm saying, just to add on layers on why we probably haven't seen anything of GTA 4 yet, a remaster or anything to that capacity, because they're working on something totally new. And as well as GTA 6, right, is probably, I don't want to say 2.0 of GTA 4, but like, you know, like, holy shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna see a lot of these characters, you feel me? Again, going back to like Little Jacob, like, I think that'll be a disservice. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't have, again, this is, I fail to mention, this is just pie in the sky. Don't take any of this as factual. We don't know. You feel me? It's just exciting. That's the exciting part of making Rockstar video. You know what I'm saying? Like, speculation shit is just to see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? And just talking about it. That's the magic of like the Rockstar games, or I guess you could say GTA, you know what I'm saying, especially like on what you know, what we are gonna see, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, don't take anything as what I say factual. I want to be in for a surprise. While that's not foreign, I'm probably almost 80% sure that we're gonna see a lot, you know what I'm saying, if not all, like a good portion of them return, you know what I'm saying. Definitely what's his, not Tony, Luis Lopez, you feel me? If you play the Battle of Gay Tony, like there's even a radio station that I feel like that was like, you know, telling like why they didn't the next game, you feel me, they was doing all that, and it made me feel like they were going to Vice City next, and then they go to Los Santos. But I take it this one, you know, it's gonna have some connection to this a lot, you know, with the diamond shit as well too, you know, with the whole story with the diamond, that might, you know, like if you played that game, spoilers again, you feel me, again, like that's, by this time I take it, it's safe, it's safe to assume that niggas already played GTA 4 and shit, all of them, you know, unless, you feel me, you just living under a rock, or you just not really a gamer like that. Now that sound harsh, but you get what I'm trying to say though, like, you feel me, like, damn, like, that sound kind of like patriarchy, like, that's, I don't want to get off there and pray, like, that's, if it's not your cup of tea, it ain't your cup of tea. But if you clicked on this video, nigga, like, obviously, you feel me, you a fan of Rockstar, or just Grand Theft Auto at least. But yeah, that whole diamond segment, you know, we haven't really heard anything about that in GTA 5 to any really capacity, from my knowledge. You know, I played that game like twice. That's probably like my least played Grand Theft Auto story wise. I just, compared to 4, I just thought it was more compelling, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that if they would have, you know what I'm saying, they talked about that again, if they would have talked about that again with the whole diamond and shit like that, that they were all chasing for, which was cool too, you know what I'm saying, how that's what kind of symbiotically all connected them together. I think Gay Tony's and Brucey, I know for sure is on the line, the aspect of GTA 5, and I think, yeah, Gay Tony is as well. It's been years since I really played. You feel me? I played it recently, but I just couldn't really get into it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would shoot me out of the sky, flying bikes and shit. I'm just like, yeah, this ain't. I'm good off of this. But yeah, getting griefed and shit. That's what they call it. But yeah, I think that's not out of. That's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Not too much pie in the sky. You feel me? Of an idea. Like that's not too far-fetched to assume like that he won't return again. You know what I'm saying? Or that he will return again. Excuse me. Like, yeah. Johnny, we already know that nigga bit the dust. You feel me? Trevor did him and stomped this nigga brains out and shit. Probably made some stew out of him after. Shit had brain matter on his foot and shit. That shit was wild. Holy fuck. Definitely top. If not top 10, top 5. You feel me? Like holy shit moments in GTA 5, bro. I mean GTA history, period. I ain't gonna lie, B. Yeah, that shit caught me off guard. But yeah, hopefully they don't do Tony like that, because he was, Luis like that, because he was a cool ass character. That game is so underrated too. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely probably one of the most underrated GTA games. Next to the Vice City stories and shit. Even though that's a whole nother like universe and whatever, but HD, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was like, damn, fucking masterpiece. But yeah, I think Louise Elizabetha, she might have some type of connection too. You know what I'm saying, with this cartel shit. Like, you know, still might be, you know what I'm saying, a shot caller or something. You know, who knows? Maybe she turned. I don't know what direction she would turn. In this one, I take it that, you know, she's probably in there for a year. We don't know the time frame of where this game takes place, but it looks like they're all kind of like, if not a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Pretty. You know what I'm saying? Just going off of GTA 5. You feel me? Like Packy's still in there kicking it, doing this thing. He look pretty aged. But not that far, you know. So they're probably like 3, 4, 5 years or something. I don't know if it was in like a real time. When that GTA 5 come out? 2008, 2013, that jump. Yeah, probably in real time. You feel me? Like in real life years and shit. So who knows? On where this story takes place at. But yeah, it'll be dope. It'll be so dope to see. If not, like, if she's not like related to her in some kind of way, like by blood, you know, play a role as a, like a, you know, a person that you get missions with, or you know what I'm saying, maybe you bust her out. Holy shit, bro. Imagine that shit. You fucking busting out Elizabeth because, you know, they were like partners and shit, or y'all work for the same. You know, so Louisa kind of like a mystery. I mean, but we don't know anything about Jay other than the fact that they got this Fast and the Furious kind of shit. But we know from the bitch wearing a fucking ankle monitor, dog, that she got that Latino blood pumping in her, my nigga. Like, she that El Chapo shit. You feel me? Like, this bitch crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hence why she even, you know, I don't know how long she did this bid, you know. Or she on some misdemeanor shit or whatever. The bitch like shorty community service. She getting all that. Like, she ain't no, you feel me? She ain't no sunflower, to say the least. But yeah, they probably that would be dope to see. Like, if Elizabetha, I don't know how that would work though. You know what I'm saying? Because being that she's at Liberty City, if they transport her to a facility so all they can all be kept watch, you know what I'm saying? All the you feel me? Not again, not to sound right. You feel, that's not even me, but I'm just, you know, I don't know how that work, but like, you feel me? Just so they all, okay, they all working the same. We wanna look at these motherfuckers, monitor them, and see what they doing, cause these niggas, you know, work as a unit, the cartel motherfuckers. You feel me? So it's like maybe they all get put together. There's gonna be a mission where you break her out or something. Who knows? You know. See, that again, going back to what I was saying, that's the beauty of these rocks, you know what I'm saying, leading up to them, because it kind of lays the question, like, holy shit, like, those were the most exciting parts, at least for me. Like, who were we returning? Because the world itself is a character, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what Rockstar is really good at, you know what I'm saying? Going off the foundation with Dan Houser and Sam Houser with the writing of like these almost Marvel Cinematic Universe-esque, you know what I'm saying? Worlds that they built, you know? But yeah, again, I said I was gonna drag this. It's probably going on like, if not 20 minutes already, damn close to it. But yeah, just to wrap that up, yeah, I'll leave this out here for open discussion. Maybe somebody can chime in, you know what I'm saying? Maybe debunk it, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's been years since I played GTA 4, even though that's probably like next to GTA San Andreas, my most played one, you know what I'm saying? Story-wise, just replay value-wise, with the story, not even just like game time, like in-game time free roaming, like, so I'm pretty well versed, but I'll still admit that, you know, being that I spent some times, like maybe I'm just missing it from what I know. Like she don't die, you know what I'm saying? She just gets sent away, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's not dead, you feel me? So they might see her like in contrast to now you might say like Derek, you know, is sent away too, but he had more of a proper send off, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like you was done with him, like he already said his, you know, we're through, Nico. Like, just watch my family, do me one last favor, and then the whole thing. I take it that's the canon choice, right? With the Nico thing, that you know, Kate is dead. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. I should mention. Like, I take it, you know, those choices in a game, like the right choice, like, you know, saving Roman, right? Like everybody would did that. Nobody would have picked the revenge choice. So it's like I think it's safe to assume, unless they want to build it around the ambiguity, you know what I'm saying? Hence why he really wasn't in there, because how would you really fit him, you know what I'm saying, in that? You know, I don't think he mentions anything about Kate, Patrick McCurry. Don't quote me on that. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? They probably at the time didn't really know how to write that in. It was just straight business, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be interesting to see, you know what I'm saying, on whether or not, you know. But I think that will be, for most people, you feel me, you pick option C, Death Wish with GTA 5, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're a fucking psychopath, nigga, killing Trevor, you know what I'm saying, or Michael, you feel me? Like, those are the canon choices, you know? As well as, you know, keeping Roman alive in GTA 4. I don't even know why I brought that shit up, but yeah, I'm glad I, you know, stated that. Oh yeah, I was saying how, like, you know, some might say like, well, like he's got sent away, and is he gonna come back? Like trying to debunk, like, look, like debunk it all you want or whatever. It's just, I'm just saying, you know, fan, for the case of, you know, the sake of purpose of what I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, in the story it was like, it was cohesive, like it had a finishing end, like that's the end of their story, you feel me? With him, like that nigga, like he's gonna rot in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the brothers, I don't even know what happened to them. I think some of them is dead. Yeah, one of them gets popped on screen. You know what I'm saying? Michael. Yeah, I think his name was Michael and shit. It's crazy. I remember there was a a speculation video a while back that they thought Michael was one of the bank rob, you feel me, Packy's brother, you know what I'm saying? I think now that I'm remembering it, it's going back to what I was saying before, like just that's the beauty of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's wrong, it's still cool to like kind of like build off of that, you know what I'm saying? But now I remember, like that was like a thing, like holy shit, like is Michael from GTA 4? You know what I'm saying? But that's soon to come. That's not true, you know what I'm saying? He just had the same name and shit. But yeah, it'll be, again, I feel like I'm just it's just bleeble blabble at this point, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up. But yeah, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, reiterate and you know what I'm saying, be that like, no, like I don't think we're gonna see, I think his name, excuse me, was Derek, the older brother and shit, you know, that nigga done, yeah, he through. But Elizabetha, she sure should, you know what I'm saying, she might have a presence in this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this right here. Holy shit, at the time I'm recording this, man, from what the news we've been getting out from like Take-Two Interactive, like marketing's about to start kicking up, man. So that Max trailer, they said, you know, the marketing starts in summer. It's May, excuse me, wait, it's about to be May. You know, even though that's still technically spring. Um, there was no real specific date on where, you know, if it's June or May. But I take it, you know, you know, that's still right around the corner. Like, you feel me? Like, we about to, you might as well say it's May, bitch. Like, we almost here, man. So I know motherfuckers is itching. I know I am to see that next trailer. I hope they less is more. I feel like, you know, I just got done making this Resident Evil video and shit. That's why I feel like I'm kind of like, you know, stampering and shit like that, because I was doing all this talking before. But yeah, I think I titled that shit "Less Is More." You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like giving Zach a shout out because it was really good. I hope Rockstar follows that same tradition. You know what I'm saying? Damn, the numbers, bro. That shit, I think that shit gonna overblow. See, these niggas is smart, bro. You know what I'm saying? They smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could just bro. That shit about you look at the numbers from that trailer, what they collected before, bro. And whatever the next trailer, but when they're gonna drop this, I'm just sound like Porky Pig and shit. But nah, it's like I can't even contain myself, bro. This shit about to be fucking colossal, dog. Drop the trailer too. You already know, just like with the first one, they're gonna make an announcement like, thank you for your patience and time and consider, you know, because they've been through it with the whole the leaks and the hacking and the fire at Rockstar and shit like that, figuratively and metaphorically, like. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was going through it. So this next trailer, like, everybody gonna be glued to their motherfucking screen, their phone, like countdowns and shit, you know? Damn. You know what I'm saying? People commented, bro, this shit gonna break the motherfucking internet, bro, again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna be ill. You know what I'm saying, to see too. I don't even know why I brought that up. Oh yeah, I was saying that, like, you know, marketing starting soon, so nah, I still lost the topic. I don't even know why the fuck. I'm just sound like a crazy person and shit. It chills. I still mourning and shit. Nigga didn't even wash their ass yet and eat breakfast. I just had to bang these 2 videos out because I had it fresh in my mind, you know. Yeah, it's not even 10 o'clock, bitch. Yeah, I just wanted to make that shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? Get off my spills, being that we're getting close to this next trailer, which I'm super excited for. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. And then I'm gonna close it out. Like, I hope that this trailer, less is more. I hope this is how my wish list of what they do. I don't want it to just be a story trailer number 2. Like, we already seen Louisa, we saw Jason. Lead us. I want to be surprised. You feel me? I think for most of us, we want to be surprised. Like, show us the world. You feel me? Going back to the trailer with I think that was trailer 2 with GTA 5 when they showed, you know, the little bit of the world, a deep dive, and then at the end they showed a teaser of the next GTA Online. You know what I'm saying? I hope they follow that tradition, you know what I'm saying, with the you know, the directive diary kind of, like, you know, with the voiceover shit on what to do, because, you know, they gotta feed us, you know what I'm saying? They already show hella screenshots with that first trailer. You know what I'm saying, which looked fucking, oh my god, like eye candy. I would like to see some of that shit in motion. You feel me? On which you can do, like, Louisa and the RPG mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Like the shooting. Because I take it this is gonna just be like a simulator. You know, gameplay wise. If you play Red Dead 2, you know what I'm saying, very hyper realistic. They're gonna follow that or just gonna be a revamped version of that. It's gonna be nice to see, like, what direction, you know, it's gameplay, like, how is it gonna be compared to, because I hear people that you know, for what how great it is story wise, like, that's a gripe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I seen something when Morse Critical said, like, it's kind of, it's realistic to its detriment. While I love that game, that's not a bad take to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a part of preference. You know what I'm saying? Why I think that's why what makes me like the game more, because of the realism. But I'll you know what I'm saying, I don't think that's not a bad take for somebody else to think, like, okay, like, I don't need to fucking loot every corpse and pick up every can of beans and shit. But again, going back to what I was saying, oh shit, what did I just do? Yeah, that's what was the appeal to the game. You know what I'm saying? The differentiate, the same with, like, a Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know. it just felt so different from every other Rockstar game. So yeah, I hope they kind of follow the same tradition. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? That, well, again, some people may not like that, but I like the whole interactive, like, pick this up. You know what I'm saying? Same with Naughty Dog, do this and do that. Like, I don't, maybe because it's just my age, but I don't mind the slower gameplay. You know, but if they can combine like the weightiness and the snappiness of the feeling, you know what I'm saying? While GTA 5s ain't nothing to write home about, you know what I'm saying, at all. You know what I'm saying, by any stretch of imagination, at least compared to like a Max Payne 3, which still holds up. I hope they find the perfect blend between, you know, realism and just like something like a Max Payne. You know, you probably don't, not gonna be diving and shit, but like, you feel me, sliding in the cover, you know, like make it feel like an actual third person shooter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I want to see. The driving mechanics as well, like just make that shit Midnight Club. You know what I'm saying? Basically, from what we seen, you know, with the interiors and I mean, not the interior, the exteriors of the car, it looks very you know. I have a video talking about that shit too when I was playing Midnight Club and shit. I think it's titled listening to SoundCloud. Yeah, it is called that. Yeah, but I went on just yapping, you know what I'm saying, playing like, damn, like how cool this shit would be. Like, you feel me? And I take it we're not gonna see Midnight Club again. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. You know what I'm saying? This is y'all magnum opus. Like, just fit all that shit in here. You know what I'm saying? With Midnight Club. Yeah, I got that shit on lock with the cars and the shooting and shit. You know, that'll fill that void of not having like a Midnight Club and shit. But yeah, that's just to wrap that up. I know I said that shit like 5 times now, but yeah, that's what I want to see with this next trailer. Like, you feel me? Like, okay, like, you got because the city, that's the character within itself. You know, like I said before, somewhere in a video earlier and shit. You know, I was talking about the Elizabeth shit. Like, at least I think so. But yeah, that's y'all gotta. That's what y'all known for too. Like, let's see this world that we're gonna be sinking hours and hours in, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this right here. Y'all gotta stay up and stay blessed.